not CGI.
近いぞ。誰かいないのか。
イナズマックスとスマイルマンが向かったとの連絡がありました。
These visuals are slick, clean and fresh looking. I mean, they even went and took the time to add a slightly blue glow from her screen onto her face. That's some dedication.
現在境界側で災害レベルを判別中との。
Adding a win for the first visual of the man that is One Punch Man and his completely laid back attitude when it comes to being a hero for fun. At this point I'll say sorry to anyone upset I'm not using the dub, but come on, it might be alright, but Saitama is Makoto Furukawa. This was so f***ing funny the first time I saw it. I swear it was a stroke of brilliance to have Saitama look the simple way he does and yet be so insanely powerful. If any dub lovers are still here, see what I mean by the voice? I know I'll be killed if I don't add 5 wins here for the OP. It's full of crazy good visuals, literally one after another, and on top of that it has a brilliantly addictive song to boot. I know I removed a sim for this in my Everything Wrong with One Punch Man video, but I have to add a win here for just how funny this simple and dumb joke is of the kid hitting his big chin. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I absolutely love how clueless this kid is, that he's more worried about losing his ball than his own arms and or life. This is both disgusting and awesome at the same time, and the end result equals a win.
482円です。
はい。あ、ちょっと待って。82円あります。
Something I really love about Saitama is how humble he is throughout the first season. He's not got stacks of cash and he's living in a small cramped apartment. I think that was also another great idea and design choice for the manga and the anime.
弟よ、これを飲めば求めていた力が手に入るぞ。
これ飲むの？
ああ、飲みやすいようにいちご味にしておいたぞ。
That is some random and funny shit.
どうしてこうなった？俺はただ強さを求めていただけなのに、やっと最強の男になれたっていうのに。
I can't get over how f***ing funny his face looks when he's like this. You guys can expect a few wins later on for some of his famous moments that were turned into epic memes. I've always loved the artistic style from this anime, which would later go on to fuel my love for how epic Mob Psycho 100 looked. The first real, well, fake battle of the anime goes off with a massive bang as we get one of my favourite soundtracks in the background, as well as getting to see Saitama punch the shit out of all these guys. It's thrilling, it's beautifully animated, and it's just pure fun. For all of this, I'll happily add 5 more wins.
我は地底王、地上人ども、覚悟しろださあ、やろうか。
It's difficult to verbalize to you just how much this made me laugh when I first saw it, but safe to say it was a lot.
早く帰ってきてね
So I'll also be adding a final 5 wins for what is actually an ED that's in my top 10 of all time. I love it because of the singer's beautiful voice. I love it because it's soft and an easy listen whilst also being catchy. And lastly, because right at the very end, it makes me feel incredibly at peace, as though Saitama is at home at night and the world is safe.
映像ないの？来週は埼玉の住む Z 市にある男が現れるぞ。何なんて？時間がない。
The final win comes from this very unique way of rounding up your episode by having one of the important villains from what we've just seen read off a few statements. It's original, it's unique, and most of the time it's funny as well. Meet the one thing that beats Saitama, Mr. Flycoon. This is so funny though, and the face he makes when he's pissed off is awesome. I think it's great that the anime can go and do something as violent as this. It's the first real indication we get that this isn't always a completely light-hearted anime. Adding another win for the first scene in which we get introduced to one of my favourite anime side characters. It's Genos. This cool-ass battle is excellent, and it shows off the brilliantly smooth and consistent art style that we fans all came to know and love from the series. I feel like there's going to be a few wins coming for what's about to happen, and this little bit of comedy definitely starts things off. So here's a win. This cool ass scene showing off Genos' power definitely earns the anime a win in my book.
しまった。一人巻き添えに。いやー、助かったよ。すごいなお前。今の何？これが本当の蚊取り線香。なんつってな。
Here is a perfect example of some of the unique comedy I came to love from the series. Just seeing how chilled out Saitama is, and then he delivers that awesome pun.
うぜえ。俺ですか？俺の話を聞いてくれるんですか？いや、いい。
Another example of a simple method of comedy is kind of telling us that we get there's always some big backstory to characters, and he does not want to hear it.
自分が未熟なのは分かっている。しかし今は何としても巨悪を粉砕する強大な力が必要なのです。クセの博士は俺に。
バカ野郎！20時以内で簡潔にまとめやがれ！
This scene happens. Yet another epic battle here where the villain tries so hard but ultimately doesn't stand a chance against the not really trying Saitama, and then we get an image of him being smashed to pieces.
いや、いきなり何やってんの？お前。はい。これが一番効率よく一網打尽にできると判断したのですが。いや、そうだけどさ。相手もいろいろ準備してただろうに。えげつないな。
This never fails to make me laugh. This battle here where Genos attempts to take him down before Saitama has a chance is a fantastic showing of action, music, and also brilliant artwork as well.
いいだろう。ジェノスもよく聞いとけ。この場で教えてもらえるのか？先生の強さの秘訣を俺にも聞かせてくれ。
I think it's only fair I had a win for what would ultimately become an obsession for a lot of people attempting the same workout as a result of this, and also for how no one believes him afterwards, makes for a really funny scene.
まさか。
Adding 2 wins here, one for the awesome battle and another one for the incredible moment afterwards where we see that the reason he was worried is because he'll miss bargain day at the supermarket.
例の組織から命かけて盗んできた甲斐があったといえばな。あ、このマンション違った。すいやせんボス、ゼニールの家はもっと先でした。
I've got to add a win here for this joke. Once again, it's very simple, but it always serves well to make me laugh, and it's just great.
ヒーローがくだらん。行くぞ。誰か救急車を呼べ。
Here's our first look at a character I personally really like, especially since he has such an amazing scene coming up in a few episodes' time. I just love how he tries so hard, it makes him really endearing to me.
俺はまた埼玉先生に命を救われたのです。クセイの博士に一度救われたこの命、そして埼玉先生に助けられた俺の命は。
The level of hand-drawn effort that must have gone into making this short scene is incredible. I feel like it'd be a real shame not to add a win for visuals like these.
帰っていいか。
こいつ偶然逆。
チェックメイト。あ、すまん。
This for me marks one of the truly funniest moments in the entire anime. I absolutely laughed my ass off the first and second time I saw this scene. It's just so f***ing funny.
よい、始め。
次 1500m 走始め。
Adding a win for this entire scene of Saitama proving just how incredible he is.
ああ、だってまあ71点の C 級だしな。俺。
It might seem a little odd, but I'm adding a win here, and the reason is actually because one of the things I love about One Punch Man is that throughout the first season he's just seen as a low-class hero. It's just another way of making him less overpowered overall, and then more watchable, if that makes sense. This entire friendly battle between these two is so epic that it would be a real shame not to add a win for all of the outstanding artwork and awesomeness that went into it.
あの人やばくない？マジ？
無理。
Here's a great character building and friend building moment between the two.
この俺から逃げられると思うのか。
今よく見てなかった。あいつの顔に切り込んだと思ったら頭身が。忙しいって言ってんだ。
I love this moment just because it's so funny to me how Saitama truly does not see this guy as a threat, and thus as a villain in general, and the sword biting bit was amazing.
悪いやつを探してやっつけなきゃ。悪いやつ。
来ないならこっちから行くぞ。
ここにいた。
This scene happens.
人間だ。
厚さ20ミリの鉄板をもぶち抜く俺の形状記憶玉金。くらえ。
Here's a great battle between other heroes and this weird looking thing, and the reason I'm adding a win aside from the obvious great music and visuals is because I really enjoy seeing other heroes fight as well.
お、昆布だし買うの忘れた。先生、ドアの外に昆布がたくさん置いてありましたが。ああ、あれはたまたま。
This made me laugh so hard, and once again it's a great example of just a simple little joke that goes a long way.
ここまでやられるとなかなか厳しいんじゃないですかね。
余裕よ。ほんとバカね。
Judging by a lot of the comments in my Everything Wrong with One Punch Man videos, I can tell I'll get in a lot of trouble if I don't add a win for her character in general. But on a serious note, she's very funny, and I think the voice actor's voice goes so well with her whole attitude.
You can do it! Cut his fucking head off! You can do it!